Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Something really interesting just happened as I was about to start your reading. My eyes were wandering over here where I have all my decks. I'm just actually like a target. My eyes were drawn to just one sentence that's peeking through of a taller oracle deck. And it's actually, I can't remember what the deck is called. It's a long deck. I don't use it that often. It's got very childlike pictures on it. But what's sitting on top of it is my Witch's Oracle deck that has incantations and whatnot on it. And it's blocking all of the sentences on the back of that card, except this one. And those two cards, I haven't touched either of those decks in weeks. So it's been sitting there all this time, and I've never bullseyed on that sentence like I did just as I was starting your reading. It says, there is more going on than meets the eye. Look beneath the surface. And then I can't see the rest. I'm just going to leave that with you. There is more going on than meets the eye. So, having said that, I feel like there's things playing out around you that are going to be affecting you, or that will affect you, that you can't see right now. So it's interesting. That's all I got. That's all I got on that. I'm actually being drawn to pull again. Let me see. I'm gonna go. Look at you guys. You're getting something extra here. This is not what your reading is supposed to be, but I can't help but feel really intrigued by how that pulled me in, Virgo. Never noticed that in all the weeks that those two decks have been sitting there like that. I'm going to get into what I've been doing for everyone else in a minute. Just see, can you give Virgo any information about what this is that's going on, I guess, behind the scenes? Yes, beneath the surface. What is going on? The first chakra, something is being grounded in the 3D, I'm hearing. Something is being grounded in the 3D. I don't know. There you go. A man holding a heart. There could be some sort of romantic connection or a romantic, someone that you love very much even. I don't know. This has a lot of masculine energy around this. So there's, why is this guy? In both cases, this guy's kind of blocking his crotch with his heart. So I don't know what's going on there. That's really funny. I know some of you are dating somebody. If this person is not making moves, I want to say it's because they feel a lot here. They feel a lot, and they don't want this to go maybe in a sexual direction too quickly. I don't know. Yeah, I can't help but notice how both of them are like this energy there, but he's holding his heart. His heart is on fire. His heart is starting to light up. Somebody could be making some plans. I don't know if it's something romantic for you. I don't know. So that's what we got. I gotta go back to the regular scheduled programming, Virgo. So could be something going on for some of you romantically there. Going on beneath the surface. That's funny though to say that. Beneath the surface and like hiding the first chakra. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you. I'm going to do, we're going to go into humor. Maybe that was funny. It's funny. Yeah, some of the funniest things come out in your readings, Virgo. We're going to use the Divine Goddess Oracle deck, and then I've combined my Witches and Wizards. So I've got the Wizards Tarot deck and the Everyday Witch, and then I've got the Teeny Tiny Everyday Witch for clarifying. Hi, beautiful. Hello. Good girl. Oh, you sleeping? Oh. I tell you, this dog got me wrapped around her little paws. She was sound asleep and I looked down. She has another bed here now. And she's just gazing at me with these big brown eyes. Oh, I love you too. I do. Go to sleep now. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. I love you. Oh, she says so much with her eyes. It blows me away. It blows me away. She can send me guilt tripping. She says so much with those eyes. Okay, Virgo. The goddesses. What do the goddesses have to say to you? What do they want to talk to you about? These beautiful divine goddesses. Oh, really? Come on. That's a lot to talk about. Why do I feel like this happens a lot in your readings? Okay. Nurture, earth, creative spark. All right. Some of you, okay. Some of you have a project here. Keep nurturing it. I feel like some of you might be working on some sort of project. This could just be your life, right? Like life itself is a project, but you know, whatever that represents for you, you're about to get kind of a creative idea. Like if this is something that's already sort of well established, something like a new dynamic creative idea is about to come to you. Now, I also feel like for some of you might be, it's funny, I get this message a lot, and it wouldn't seem strange to me if it wasn't for the fact that I know what the age dynamic is for the most part in my readings. But, you know, the message is for who's meant to hear it the most also, because I know I do have younger people that come, but I think like literally 80% of my channel is from the age of, I think it is 35 or 39 to like 65, you know, and then it's like divided up, like one group is bigger than the other over here. But I mean, because so where I'm getting at is this message here. Somebody is either pregnant or is about to become pregnant, and you're going to be going into a cycle of nurturing motherhood. You may, if you're masculine, going to be impregnating someone, or they're going to be nurturing a child here with this creative spark. If a child is going to be born to someone here, and it, you know, and even for some of you too, it could be like a grandchild. If you're past your own childbearing years here, there's really a creative little genius I'm hearing, a creative little genius to be born. Very magical little child. Nurture this. Huh, what's this? Good Lord. What is this? This is something within you too. Wow, this is powerful shit. Okay. How could you not get powerful readings with these goddesses? I'm not going to show you yet. Okay, so this is something that's being reborn in you. It's creative genius. Okay, you ready to see what came out with this too? Get ready for this shit. You've got rebirth the sun. That's exactly what it says. You've got Isis and rebirth the sun. Oh my God. What are you doing, Virgo? You know what? You are... Virgo, the Virgin. Okay, because going with Isis here, Isis on Osiris, right? Her partner, also her brother, so it's kind of funky things happened in the past. Still happen in some places too. He was betrayed by his brother and torn apart and scattered across the earth. And she picked up all his pieces and brought life back to him again. And she gave him a golden phallus. She's like, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it right. If I'm going to put my husband back together again, he's going to have a golden phallus. I'm just saying. And it wasn't a thumb. Okay, let's just say, if you had a choice between a golden phallus, it could be any size, girth, length, whatever that you wanted, or use your thumb. Come on, ladies. or, you know, anyone. What are you gonna, you know what I'm saying. I don't know why your readings go down this road with you, Virgo. Sometimes it's just too much. I really don't do this with anyone else. I don't think. Yeah, it just comes out in Virgo. You are rebirthing the sun. There is some masculine energy here, Virgo, that you are about to give new life to. This is so powerful, right? And then you've got Gaia, like Empress here. Nurturing, Empress, creative spark. There's like something within yourself that is being reborn. And then you take this energy and you rebirth the sun. If you were coming to this reading and you see yourself as like more moon, more yin energy, more feminine, you are about to give some sort of life here to a very powerful masculine energy. I would say a very powerful masculine energy that is connected to you. It's like the yang to your yin. If you're coming here and you see yourself as a masculine energy, I'm going to be truthful. I feel like that there is some sort of feminine energy here that is like the yin to your yang, the moon to the sun, that is going to be rebirthing something with you. It's powerful. And I'm getting some really interesting messages through these goddesses this week. And I'm kind of knitting them all together to produce, almost feels like information about how energy is created and shared and utilized between the sun and the moon. And the sun is the source of life in our solar system. But because it is so intense and powerful, you cannot look at it directly. Its energy cannot be utilized in a direct way. It needs to be filtered. I mean, our own planet has a whole filtering system for everything that the sun projects out and just shares with us what is beneficial to growth. Now, the moon acts as part of this filter and reflector of the information from the sun. And I just like, this is beautiful. I'm just really getting like these two energies are so beautiful together. And then Ocean, one of the goddesses, has been coming up as the gatekeeper. She's generous. She's the one that decides when information can be shared to you. And she gatekeeps this. And when she releases it, it is filtered through the moon and it is reflected through the moon and delivered to you. So it is almost as if it's funny, right? Well, it is depicted. I mean, it's a goddess deck, so everyone in here is going to look feminine. But the sun is a yang. It is a masculine energy. And it is gate kept and protected and expressed through the feminine. She's snoring. She's so cute. Now, I still have more to say. I haven't pulled out any tarot cards. So, I feel like some of you are going towards some sort of union here. And I really do feel like this, because this is rebirth, the sun. This is like a second chance. This is like judgment. This is real. This is like a child being born. I'm kind of getting like that biblical, you know, like women were having babies like in all sorts of interesting ages back way when, in all those times. This feels like a child. This creative little spark feels like a child. It's a little girl. It feels like a little girl. I mean, it's not going to be for all of you, but definitely this Isis gives a rebirth to a new child here through the sun for Earth, to nurture the Earth. This whole thing feels kind of crazy and biblical, doesn't it? What's at the bottom? Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. Ocean is here. I was talking about her. She knew I was talking about her. You've got Sophia and Ocean, divine wisdom, generosity. Look at that. I'm telling you. Ocean, the gatekeeper of the sun. There she is. She knows we're going to be talking about it. She's like, yeah, I hear it, honey. I'm here. This is really interesting. This feminine energy is like almost like allowing some masculine to exist in his full potential God energy. And now I almost want to say, like, does this masculine energy make this feminine energy incredibly fertile? You know, because the feminine, yes, we're getting like a very strong message in terms of how this feminine energy is rebirthing this masculine, but it's almost like this masculine also creates some sort of intense fertility in the feminine. Oh my gosh, what did you have here? Oh yeah, this is a little bit like fertile. Y'all might be going towards some sort of union relationship here, that there's a lot more going on than meets the eye. And I mean a lot more going on here. This is very deep spiritual shit. This is like the energies of people embodying Isis and Osiris, the moon and the sun. It's being reborn here. This is really some magic crap. This is some crazy magic crap. I want to know about this creative spark. If this is not a child that is born of some sort of union here, this is definitely some sort of project that is meant to nurture the earth. It's just friggin' beautiful. And divinity is like, yes, Ocean, what do you think about this? Do you think we can give whatever this, I don't know. She's like the gatekeeper, right? And divinity is talking to the gatekeeper. And it feels like they are agreeing. This is an energy, yes. Allow this to move forward. This is for the higher good of all. Because this could be taken advantage of. I don't know why the sun. Isis is coming like the sun. The sun can be betrayed, but Isis corrects that. So this masculine may have been betrayed. This masculine, the sun energies may have been denied its true godlike power. The feminine is in her goddess energy. There's reverence and respect here. It's really beautiful. Like both of these energies are wanting to elevate the other. You know, there's none of that, I push you down to make myself feel elevated. It is just elevate, elevate, elevate. Man, it's been a long time since I pulled out this goddess deck. But you know, the messages were meant for now. Let's learn about this creative spark. This is what I feel like. There's a lot of cards here. The King of Cups, the Lovers, the Fool, the Queen of Wands, and the Hanged Man. Oh, yeah, okay. Four of Swords. Shit, you got the Two of Cups under the Lovers. The Fool, the Ten of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Hanged Man, the Two of Swords. Wow, what is this? What is this creative spark? This is something that's created through love, through, oh, let me get that. Just a second. I really feel like there's two people here that will inspire each other. I feel like there's two people here that can see the outcome of one another's leaps before they take them. This is an incredibly supportive energy. Gosh, I mean, just think of that. Like Isis rebirth the sun. It's got to be the most profound thing I think I've ever said on my channel. And okay, these two energies here are just like, it's deeply healing, deeply healing emotionally. You have the Lovers and the Two of Cups. This is divinity come together. This is the yin and yang. This is divine choice. Now the Fool and the Ten of Swords. I feel like with that, and then followed by the Queen of Wands and the Page of Swords. These are very unique energies, both of these with the creative spark. Very, very unique energies that come together, and like I'm saying, they can almost anticipate for each other. Like this Fool energy, not today, the Ten of Swords. This will end bad for you. But there's some level of trust here, right? Like, because it's not, I mean, people can tell you that because they don't want you to succeed, or they want to hold you back from something, where this is, no, I can see the downfall of this, right? Like, look at this Fool card looking down. This opens something up too. This is some very spiritual connection coming together here. And in that, it's like having an insight that one would not have had before. There's definitely some sort of energetic connection here that goes beyond like space and time. Instead of taking like chances here that can result in major defeats, this is seeing and witnessing, I guess, really, like, because the Queen of Wands would be a creative chance taker. So seeing and witnessing creative chances. And honestly, like seeing beyond something here. Like just only seeing with your intuition. The Hanged Man and the Two of Swords. It kind of feels like it would always lead to the path of success. The High Priestess and the Strength card on the bottom. That's pretty powerful too. Again, this is magic shit. This is like, it's just feels like almost individuals that have lived thousands of lifetimes here. Thousands of lifetimes. Incredibly powerful connection to both divine and the earth itself. Nurturers of earth. Following divine guidance here. These two energies, there's like nothing can, when these two energies come together, nothing could stop them. Yeah, right? And the golden phallus. Oh, wait, no. The golden phallus. Somebody had that reading. Was it you guys? That's a while ago. I don't always think that was Isis, but this with the sun, because that's masculine, the yang. This would be the god to her, and she would be the goddess to him. My goodness, you people, I don't know who y'all are. Interesting readings, isn't it? All right, let's keep going here. Let's pull, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull one card out for nurture. Demeter, Gaia, and Earth. Isis, rebirth, ye the sun. Ye the sun. Maybe you're the sun. I'm guessing that's how you pronounce that. Y-H-I. He. Yeah. Yeah. Nurture, the Knight of Wands. Earth. Judgment. Dang. Rebirth, Isis. Holy friggin' magic card. Wow. This reading's blowing my mind. You got this Wheel of Fortune, and look at that. That's like my magic card. This is cosmic. This is cellular. This is nuclei. This is atoms responding. Ye the Sun. The Three of Pentacles. Like such a build-up. The Three of Pentacles. You gotta work on something. You gotta build something here with this. But look at the magic is coming out of the cauldron. Ah, now we see how these energies work together. Ah, this is fascinating. Isis delivers the magic, the rebirth to the sun. God, there's such almost like a biblical feeling to this, with judgment and rebirth, and just like nurture the earth, divine wisdom, generosity, divine wisdom. What is this? I'm like, honestly, what is this? Because all this magic to me is now coming up, and it's going into the tree, and it's lighting the tree. The tree is turning golden. It's like golden wisdom. This is golden wisdom. This is one of those readings that's really beyond a lot of the words that I have in my vocabulary to use. Oh, no, really. You got the Ace of Pentacles. It looks like it's taking this magic. Look at... both very similar. It's taking the magic at the bottom, the Ace of Pentacles. You can hold this in your hand. You can make something with it. You can build. Wow. This is really the kind of energy where, I don't know, you get, I don't know, you achieve this, you get there, you do this, and, I want to say nothing seems real, but nothing from the past seems real. It seems like an illusion compared to the power and magic that is created in this energy. This is what seems real, but until you get there, that seems like an illusion. What is Ye the Sun going to create with the Three of Pentacles? Ye the Sun. Oh my God. The Ten of Pentacles. Wow. With an ace. I never saw so much magic in a reading in my life. But Isis rebirths this. Yeah, let's look at this, honey. Let's look at her. This has a feeling like of a new earth. It really does. I know people talk about that all the time. To me, I feel like a new earth is jumping like reality timelines here. Like, it's not like the earth that we're on right now. That disappears and everybody, like, and you're not even consciously aware of the shit. Like, it doesn't work that way. But that, it's almost like you jump a timeline here. And this timeline is one where magic is very tangible. It is not difficult to manifest great and powerful things here into the 3D. And your past almost feels like it escapes you in terms of memory, and it becomes almost like a dream. You know, like some dreams are very prominent when you first have them, and then as days go on, they kind of fade out. Like that's almost like what your past would feel like once you jump this timeline and you're in this energy. Rebirth, the Wheel of Fortune. It's directing towards the Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Seven of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Death card. It is rebirth. It ends in death. The only thing, wow. I don't know who this Isis chick is too. You're either Isis or Yi, whoever you are coming to this reading. So Yi's magic is about to be released. And honestly, it feels like anything can be created with this. And then Isis, there's something in Isis that's being born here. Like a power, a divinely gifted power. Okay, if you're Isis or Isis is coming to you, this is someone who's for lifetimes had, what's going on? Lifetimes had this divinely gifted power, and where did it go? Something happened here. Was this used in the wrong way in a past lifetime? Was this not used in the service of divinity? Because I'm really getting like the storyline here. Ah, yes. Using the magic, being confused and focusing on, yes, something for the self. Isis has been going through something. The energy, whoever embodies this energy of Isis, this is someone I would say who has always been like a master of magic in many lifetimes. Perhaps a spiritual leader in different ways as well. But something happened in a lifetime here where this magic was kind of hidden. Isis had to refine it, to rebirth it. I just getting like back to the drawing board. I feel like this could have been lifetimes. There's some sort of big spiritual soul growth here that's happened over lifetimes. And in this lifetime, it has been successfully achieved. It is to take this magic and to grow something for the earth here. To nurture the earth, judgment, earth. Divine wisdom is bestowed upon Isis generously again. Oh, the sun. The sun is able to communicate with Isis. Wow. That's some powerful shit, man. What else? Let's just look at Earth and Judgment. Just saying that sounds like, get ready for the flood. No, the next one will be fires. I really feel like the next one is fires, just so you know. Two of Swords and the Three of Cups. Wow, it's waiting to combine some energy here. It's waiting to get together with friends for drinks. Let's bring this down to practical means here again. It's waiting to get together for friends with drinks, some sort of new beginning. It's very abundant. It's actually really sexy. It's really sexy. Demeter and Nurturer. Oh, and the King of Wands is with that. Oh, the World. You know, that's curious because I'm like, why is the Knight of Wands here with nurturing passions? If passion and desire has been held back, well, I really see that here. This would be very passionate. It's almost like these are divine lovers that have been together in lifetimes. The Lovers and the Two of Cups. Did one of the paths deviate? I have this feeling like Isis's path deviated somehow. But I don't feel like it deviated in, oh, this wasn't planned for the soul. It feels like it deviated to go deep down into something. And the return of that, I feel like there's a sacrifice in time. Maybe it's taken lifetimes to achieve something. But B, this is a very powerful, generous gift given by the divine that can always be utilized moving forward in lifetimes. Oh, Ace of Pentacles. Let's look at this. The Ace of Pentacles. The Star. The Hanged Man. This is Piscean energy. Aquarius and Pisces. A cusp. I'm hearing a cusp. I don't really know much or anything about those, but I'm really getting that. Aquarius and Pisces. Maybe this is something that is bringing energy of Aquarius from a Piscean age. And now we're at the Seven of Wands, the Three of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Magician and the Hierophant. Yeah, there's a higher, definitely, protecting oneself from heartbreak, protecting oneself from negative, bad, wrong energies, and bringing in something more powerful. Like, this is all sitting behind, like putting your back. See this Three of Wands, the way their back is against this, conflicts of the heart, needing to protect oneself. But what their focus is on is the Magician and the Hierophant. Something very, bigger than themselves. So, there you go. There's your itty-bitty reading, Virgo. I don't even know what to call that. So, I'm going to go do the extended. In the extended this week, the underlines talk to us in the extended. So you have generosity with divine wisdom is going to be in the extended. Thank you so much, Virgo, for that reading. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.